posted in the A. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead, I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like back to back.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action. this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, Denver.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato.
ETN again. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Great job.
3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, come on.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Michael McFadden able to make the play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. I'm going for it here.
Hey, Lion. Son, hot. Here we go.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. They connect for the 1st. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hot.
1st down from the red zone. He gets this one to Strange. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Easy. Read a 44. Read tomato, tomato. Done.
They send him left out of the slot. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. This one's caught. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
I should probably start a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Hey.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Wilson to the air. Setting up the screen. Pushing it up past the 30. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for the Giants. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at first down here. Play action. It's Wilson. Caught by Theo Johnson. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Wilson now, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll run here following the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass complete to Robinson. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
14, front it. Left pass.
Now here's Russ. Connects on the crosser. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Russ looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Great job. Now let's go.
Once with it on 1st. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I put their ability to execute the RPO up with anybody in the league. In the best of the teams, when you're given that run-pass option, you create a state of conflict. You get that defense on their heels, big plays follow.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. He lofts it deep left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run, Etienne. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
39-yard line.
First down, here's Russ. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He finds Slayton. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Russ is cooking again. Cut near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Malik Mike Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hey, run! Go, go. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be second down.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Hey, line.
Looking to throw. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Trying the right side with Tracy. They'll cobble together a yard there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They go right back to Tracy. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Driving forward with Scattergood. A lot of grass ahead. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Wilson on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
He finds Neighbors right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Give to Tracy up the middle. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, run!
Lawrence working from the gun. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. He cuts it back right. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They get 38 out of the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Going right back to Scatterboo. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Spot that, spot that. 14.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
What? 380. What?
This is Scatterboo, left side. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Cano's point after is good. And the Giants tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Red 23.
Lawrence throwing here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, Soko, take right open.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Trying to run it in, ETN. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the 1.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Hey, go.
Lawrence here running a sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Wilson from his own end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
380!
Throwing again from their own end zone now. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Good job right there, good job right there. All go special, all go special. Reload. Let's go double count right here, double count.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on 3rd down, it's once again 10 to go.
Set. 380! Zebra. 18.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that makes it 2nd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
14.
Wilson to throw again. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Run it.
On first down, this is Scannaboo. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
380!
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Back to throw it. Looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Running with Scannaboo. He finds space into the red zone. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. Now I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Scannaboo here on the ground. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. The Giants using their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
All go special! All go special!
Here is Scannaboo. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick. Those defenders hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down.
He's got it deep downfield. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's down by contact after picking up the first. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. He's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feeder inbounds. Whoa, what a play! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on to the victory in this one. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Scatterboo. And he has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not, they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.